What is going on, Dragon Ball fans? Welcome back to another Dragon Ball fan manga review, where today we're going to be reviewing the fan manga entitled Dragon Ball X, which is a fan-made manga set to take place after the events of Dragon Ball GT, and for many years now I've been reviewing and looking over fan-made Dragon Ball concepts and mangas, so today we'll be diving into a brand new chapter of this manga, with the events of Dragon Ball X having to take place right after the events of Goku vs Omega Shenron, following the overusage of the Dragon Balls. And with that, we resume with Dragon Ball X chapter number 8, following the events of chapter number 7, with Pan having to look down on Trunks' dead body and saying, "Why did you kill Trunks?" as Gohan watches Pan confront evil Super Saiyan 4 Goku, with Pan saying, "Grandpa? Grandpa, is that you? Why did you do it, Grandpa?" And Goku having to stick his hand out and saying, "You're quite a nuisance, but I love to see people suffer." And he grabs Pan by the throat, choking her, and then we see Gohan take action. Gohan says, "Damn, he's gonna kill Pan. I have to do one last resort to take him down." And he tries. Gohan at least tries to save Pan as he rushes towards Super Saiyan 4 Goku, with Goku having to say how stubborn you are, with quickly dropping Pan to the ground and quickly beginning to bash Gohan as he grabs him by the throat and saying, "I'll give you some advice. There's no point in fighting for other people. People are ungrateful. They'll end up giving you the cold shoulder once you least expect it." And I don't know about you guys, but this definitely reminded me a little bit of Shade of Goku Black and Zamasu. And then we see how Goku grabs Gohan up by the throat, he lifts him up, and he throws him right back down to the earth, and he says, "Now I'll destroy you alongside the rest of this planet," as Goku plans to destroy Gohan. But then out of nowhere, something seems to hit Goku from behind, and he turns around saying, "Who attacked me?" And it's Android 17. Android 17 stands there saying, "You've changed a lot." And we see Gohan's body about to hit the floor, and then all of a sudden we see Piccolo make the save and picking Gohan up and gently putting him down, with Gohan having to open up his eyes and saying, "Piccolo, is that you?" With good old Piccolo always making the save for Gohan, with Goku having to say, "How strange is that young guy? Why couldn't I feel his presence when he attacked me?" Because obviously enough, in this manga chapter, we see how Android 17 is still an android, which was why Goku wasn't able to detect his energy, in which Android 17 tells Piccolo, "Take the girl as well," with Piccolo responding by saying, "I already left him in a safe place," and then 17 said, "Well, now what?" And now we pan over to King Yama for the first time in a long time. We see King Yama, and he says, "They arrived just in time. After what happened with Boo, I'm more cautious with the souls that I sent to hell." And obviously enough, King Yama knows that people are going to be starting to get sent towards him because of Goku's actions, with Goku having to look at both 17 and Piccolo and saying, "Their halos show me that they are dead, so they shouldn't be here, but could it be?" And then out of nowhere, we see Piccolo say, "Good, Vegeta and Goten are already here as well," with Goku having to turn his head and say, well, so two more got here, huh? Wait a moment, I know those two." And out of nowhere, we see Vegeta and Goten arrive on the battle scene. So now we have Piccolo, Android 17, Vegeta, and Goten, the last of the remaining Saiyans who seem to be up against one of the most powerful threats in the entire universe. And now we get to see Vegeta says, "Do you know something about him?" And then Super Saiyan 4 Goku responds by saying, "Now I remember who you two were. You two were on that planet," with Piccolo telling Vegeta, "No, Vegeta, I don't know the same as you. I just arrived and found Gohan and Pan badly injured," with Vegeta saying, "In that case, I'll make him talk." And then we get to see how Piccolo holds some sort of a capsule up, and he says, "By the way, Pan brought that capsule she told me to give you," in which Piccolo hands over the capsule to Vegeta, with Vegeta saying, "It may be the blood swave generator, but I thought Trunks would bring it. It seems like in my absence, he completely abandoned fighting." And we see how Vegeta and Goku are staring at each other, even though this isn't Kakarot. That nostalgia feel of Goku versus Vegeta is there, with Vegeta having to say, "Hey insect, who are you, and why did you like Kakarot? Answer me now." And then Goku having to respond by saying, "Who do you think you are talking to me like that?" In which we all know Goku would never say that to Vegeta, but then he follows up by saying, "Don't get smart on me. I shall kill you right now for your insolence, but as you followed me so far only to face me, and because I love to see suffering on people's faces, I'll postpone the destruction of your planet and give you a chance. I'm telling you all, if you want to know more about me, Goku, and why I merged with him, if you can defeat me, of course, I will tell you." So Goku agrees, or at least this person who took over Goku's body, agrees to say more if in fact he is defeated. And Vegeta has like this giant grin on his face and he's saying so easy like that, and he presses the capsule and then boom, we see how the blood sways are there, and Vegeta says, Piccolo, aim this at me and fire it. And we see how Piccolo aims the blood sway machine at Vegeta, and then all of a sudden Vegeta begins to get engulfed, and the next thing you know, he transforms into a Super Saiyan 4, with the chapter ending off with Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta staring down Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Now this particular manga chapter summarized the idea of Goku getting saved and Goku having to tell everyone, if you want to know more about me, you're gonna have to beat it out of me, in which case he does not want to reveal who he truly is and why he chose Goku's body, but he promises to tell everyone if in fact Vegeta can defeat him, in which Vegeta is going to be the one to challenge Goku next following Ultimate Gohan, in which the manga chapter ends off with those two having an epic stare down. But then of course what follows is Dragon Ball X chapter number 10, Vegeta's Frustration, with the chapter opening up with Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta staring each other down, with Vegeta saying, when Kakarot left with the dragon, I thought I would never see him again. He seemed so sure of what he was doing and I didn't expect to end up in that situation. I hope your fusion with him doesn't disappoint me and at least gives me a good fight. You said that we had to defeat you in order for you to get talking, right? Well, just let me tell you, I'm very curious. With Goku responding by saying, I think I won't be able to satisfy your curiosity as you don't show anything new on your transformation is the same as mine. So I guess your worst case would be your power level being equal to mine. And even so, I won't let you win this fight. You don't have any chance against me, but come on, I'll give you the pleasure to fight with me. And that's when we see the beginning of the battle between Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, with Vegeta saying don't mock me and Goku having to say don't exaggerate so easily, with them having to go blow for blow on each and every single move. And it looks like early on that maybe they may seem like they're even at first, and even Piccolo notices by saying incredible, both have an impressive power. I don't think the earth is the right place for this battle, and we see how Goku and Vegeta seem to be holding nothing back, and we pan over back to the Supreme Kai and he's saying, let me go ancestor, if I heal Gohan the victory is assured at hand, with the Elder Kai saying there's no point, Vegeta is too prideful, he'll never let anyone interfere in his fight, with the Supreme Kai saying but the whole universe could be in danger, and the Elder Kai replying by saying that in this moment Vegeta could really care less. For what I see, he wants no interference, but now their power is the same. To trust in Vegeta is the only thing we have left. With we pan back over to Goku and Vegeta battling it out, and it seems like Vegeta does have the upper hand slightly as Goku is thrown to a mountain, and then we see Goku stand up and saying I see. Goku studies his foe first, how annoying, this body already got used to fighting that way, and Vegeta having to say what happened, you look worried, with Goku having to rush back at Vegeta by saying you think so, you're gonna die. By punching Vegeta really hard, we see how Goku now has the offensive advantage as he seems to be punching and kicking Vegeta all around the entire terrain, and then having Goku say I told you you will never defeat me, and we see how Goten, Android 17 and Piccolo are observing this battle, and Goten saying I don't get it, Vegeta trained a lot but he's only as strong as he was a year ago, with Android 17 weirdly having to say it, and Goku is weaker than when I fought with him, which doesn't make any sense to me, but either way we see how Goku comes back down to the earth, with Vegeta having to say damn, and he's talking to himself. He says what happened, I trained as never before and my power hasn't increased at all, and that moron has less power than he did a year ago, so what's going on here? How disappointing, I'm not even capable of defeating that copy of Kakarot. Is it that damn fate that always puts me under him? What do I have to do to surpass him? And we've noticed here that even Vegeta said that Goku is a lot weaker than he was a year ago for some strange reason, but then again Vegeta had done so much training that he still wasn't as strong as he was a year ago as well, with Goku having to tell Vegeta, hey, you should fight better. I've seen how you relied on the Dragon Balls too much lately, but now with all the Nameks dead and the power of the balls in my hand, if you die, you will never come back to life. like that weak purple-haired boy. And we see how Vegeta says, purple-haired boy, I don't feel Trunks' energy. Wait a minute, Trunks! And he noticed right then and there that his son was killed by the hands of this evil Goku. And with Goku having to say, you should have seen him, he screamed like a rat. And we see how Vegeta just becomes enraged. He clinches the ground, he breaks the ground with his hands, and we see how he says, why? Damn, Trunks! And then right then and there, all of that rage, all of that anger, all of that frustration causes Vegeta in becoming a Super Saiyan 5, which closes off the entire chapter with Goku having a shocked look on his face. Everyone else doesn't seem to understand what has happened other than Goten. We see how Android 17 is shocked, Piccolo is shocked, but Goten seems to be very happy but yet not really shocked at the same time. And we see towards the end of the chapter how Super Saiyan 5 Vegeta just stares a hole into Goku. So in this particular chapter, guys, again, we see how they were both evenly matched until for some reason we see Goku turn the tides on Vegeta in telling him at the very end, of course, you can't beat me and I'm gonna make you scream just like that purple-headed boy who screamed like a rat. So I love how Vegeta finally has a moment to himself to where he realizes he can't beat Goku because he can't seem to surpass him. But then at the very end, we see how Vegeta just begins to power up and erupt in this massive rage-like state to where he becomes a Super Saiyan 5. So post your comments down below, guys. What are your overall thoughts on the Dragon Ball X's chapters? What was your favorite moments? What are your overall thoughts on Super Saiyan 5 Vegeta? Post your comments down below, guys. Thank you all for watching. If you guys are Dragon Ball fans, don't forget to subscribe to this channel for all latest in Dragon Ball news, information, updates, manga reviews, and discussions. If you guys love Dragon Ball, don't forget to go ahead and show your love and support by slapping a like on this video. Tune back in for more, and I'll be seeing each and every single one of you guys in the next Dragon Ball X chapter. Take it easy, guys. Peace.